Hello and welcome to this quick episode of WattsUp. I'm George and today I'll be acting as your political correspondent, and everything that you're about to hear over the next couple of minutes will be far more sensible and rational than anything you will hear on GB News. Don't give them a watch. After delivering one of the latest UK budgets in recent UK memory, you'll know that the government plans to introduce a 3p per mile levy on EV drivers. Now, that's necessarily no bad thing. There's no such thing as a free lunch, and the government has to plug the financial hole that we have in this country somehow. Now, just to break things down, when it comes in, the 3p per mile tax will be added to the £195 Vehicle Excise Duty that was introduced on April the 1st this year. Ha ha ha. Well done, government. You couldn't have timed that one better. Combined, this will cost the average EV driver doing 8,500 miles per year an additional £295. Still, that does work out around half of what diesel and petrol drivers still pay. So driving an EV will still be cheaper. Do not forget that. Do not get sucked in by the headlines. If you've been looking at the comments sections online, you'll have noticed that there's been some talk about, well, getting around the 3p per mile levy by adding some third-party software to your vehicle. Well, we wouldn't recommend doing that because adding third-party software to your vehicle is, well, never a good idea, is it? And also, it's massively illegal, and none of us want any of you to go to prison. Also, it's not the 1980s anymore, so you can't just wind the clock back. Did I say that out loud? To check, then, how far you've travelled over the course of a year and to calculate how much you owe, well, the taxman, the government won't be using any open source data, you know, like the app that is linked to your EV on your phone, which is what I'm filming on right now. Oh, no, that would be far, far too sensible for a government that, wants to be data-driven and tech-heavy and, all of those buzzwords that governments like to use. Despite what you've heard, though, reform supporters and, fans of Nigel Farage, trackers won't be fitted to your vehicles. To pay what you owe, though, instead of using any data or any apps that, is linked to your EV or whatever, what you're going to have to do is go to an MOT station to cough up. Well, does that mean then that we're going to have to pay an additional £30 on what's already owed, as a service fee? You can't expect garages to work for free and, would they ever? No, probably not. So basically what we're trying to get to the bottom is how are people supposed to track their mileage effectively and pay what they owe? It's an absolute mess. Absolute mess. And, this isn't down to party politics or anything. Governments do this sort of thing. In the words of the pretenders, don't get me wrong. We support the government in its endeavours to get people in EVs. We support efforts such as the electric car grant that was introduced earlier this year. We're also fans of the additional £200 million that the government announced it will spend to improve public infrastructure when it comes to charging. Again, Prime Minister Keir Starmer and Chancellor Rachel Reeves, well, they've got a bunch of ducks when it comes to EVs, Mallards, Muscovies, Peking even. But when it comes to the UK EV transition, these ducks, as lovely as they are, absolutely none of them are in a row. What then do you think about the government's EV proposals in the budget? Let us know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And ring the bell. Thanks very much for watching, and we will see you for the next episode of WattsUp as and when. Take care. Bye.